time. Hello judges, I'm Gary, welcome. My dream is to bring coffee cocktail to more perspective of life and to share to as many people as possible. Today your first drink is a warm cocktail and it's inspired by cafe and bakery. And the other, the cold cocktail, is by bar and restaurant. Let's jump straight in. So your first drink, the warm cocktail, is a twist of a classic cocktail. Sorry, can I call technical timeout? Yeah, but it's not working. I'm not sure why. Yeah, but oh, sorry. So the first cocktail is inspired by cafe and restaurant. So this one is a twist of a classic cocktail, eggnog, and inspired by the famous Hong Kong dessert, the egg tart. I call it coffee eggnog. So here's the menu for you to follow along. So let's start with the filling. I'll be adding 20 ml of the 10 ml of the avocado. This is the egg-based liqueur of a base of any good eggnog to provide the creaminess and round out the mouthfeel. Next is 10 ml of this Absolut Elix vodka to provide you the silky and copper craft smoothness and giving depth to the flavors. And next is 10 ml of the vanilla syrup to provide vanilla sweetness. And finally, is 5 ml of the butterscotch umeshu. I made this. This one is to enlighten your flavor. I made this using 10 parts of umeshu, 2 parts butter, and 1 part cinnamon. So the plum will complement the coffee, and while the butter will soften the acidity to the drink. So now is the coffee. I've chosen the coffee from Colombia, La Ferrera. It's a natural cedar to provide the red fruit acidity and also the cherry flavors. And I'll be using a strong brewing ratio, 20 grams of coffee, and to 80 degrees of 94 degrees Celsius hot water in the AeroPress. And I will stir for 15 seconds for rapid extraction, and then press it out at 35 seconds with a total brewing time of 45 seconds to allow me to achieve a clean and vibrant cup profile. And as you can see, I'm using a water bath to prepare the coffee and also the ingredients. Because I create this because it's easy and perfect for a cafe or bar during any time of day with just a simple tools, the mixing glass and the Boston tin. Also, I could make the pre-batch for quick service. But however, I still loving making it fresh in front of guests. Tell them the story and concept behind and connecting with them, just like what I'm doing today. Now, it's the fun part. I'm going to use an interesting cup to serve you the coffee. So this is to imitate the traditional egg tart case. And on top of the liquid, I will be adding 20 ml of the foam, which is made of 3 egg whites, 60 ml of avocado, and 60 ml of the caramel syrup. All together, put into the siphon gun with N2O and stay for 3 hours in the fridge to make sure it's stabilized. And on top, I will give a foam, give a toast, so that I could give you the caramelized flavor and also the aroma of the traditional egg tart. So the foam temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, while the cocktail beneath is 50. So you will got an overall serving temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, where we found the max complexity and you will find the beautiful flavors of cinnamon. And importantly, you can recall the warmth of enjoying the freshly baked egg tart. So for the flavor note, first sip, please look for the custard and pastry flavor from the vanilla, caramel, and also the custard. And also the second sip, you will find cinnamon, plum, and cherry. Overall, you will get the aroma of a freshly baked egg tart and a creamy mouthfeel. And attached is as a note to the dessert place that inspired it, the back is the picture, so that you can come when you are in Hong Kong, and you can see me and Andres, the producer of La Ferrera, and this moment will showcase how this drink would welcome tourists and locals alike. Please enjoy. All good? All right. So your second drink, the cold cocktail, is designed for bar and restaurant and inspired by gastronomy and my bar in Hong Kong, where we serve food and drink into the night. I call it two-way espresso martini. This is a drink based on espresso martini, but unlike you have any before, this is a drink to showcase how food can positively affect the coffee cocktail experience. And instead of the traditional wok, I'm using this Elix vodka again, with 20 ml to giving them the flavors, and also to giving them flavors and unite all the flavors. Okay. Instead of a coffee liqueur, I'll be using two ingredients. The first one is the PX cherry. I'll be adding 20 ml to complement the cherry and the flavors, and also will give a raisin sweetness to your drink. And the second ingredient is the elderflower liqueur. I'll be adding 20 ml to complement the floral notes from the coffee and also to bring out a lot of beautiful citrus acidity. And finally, instead of a simple syrup, I'll be using 20 ml of this Amaro Santoni for balancing, so that it's a modern aperitif, so that it could stimulate your appetite, and just like you make it a perfect premium drink. And finally, I'm adding ice to the shaker, and shaking will chill the temperature to a 5-degree serving temperature, which allow you to get the most vibrant citrusity like orange, and also the best taste balance of the drink. Similar to the warm cocktail, all the ingredients is easily can be found online or in the supermarket. And also, during the busy hours, we can make pre-batch for quick service. And I'm going to serve you in this two-way glass, and along with a garnish. And this is how the names of these cocktails comes in. One day in my bar, I found that the flavors of food will change the perception of the drink's flavor. So today I'm serving you this glass and attached with a garnish. The garnish is a cherry of half pieces, and with 1 gram of lemon juice and 1 gram of simple syrup. And then I give a toast to make you two different, drinking flavors. So on the first sip, please enjoy from the flare side, that is side facing you right now. Please look for the flavors of orange, cherry, and orange blossom. And before your second sip, please eat this garnish. The sweetness and fruitiness of the cherry will cover your tongue, so that when you have the second sip, you'll got a different tasting experience. From the second sip, please enjoy it from the strict side, and look for the flavors of raisin, caramel, and a cacao nibs finish with a smooth body. And as a final touch, I'm going to use 50 grams of the hot water to the dry ice with orange blossom. So to give one more layer to the drink, just like to engage all your senses in gastronomy area. And it's my pleasure to share you the drink, and it's my time.